Okay, that bitch can die now. Welcome to the Dave Cave. Today we are talking episode 2 of the Chucky TV series titled Give Me Something Good to Eat. And that is exactly what this episode opens with. We get a flashback to 1965, Charles Lee Ray getting his Halloween candy out and biting into a razor-laced apple. You think he's not going to do it, and then he does it, and that scene was just... what a way to open it. From there we jump to modern day, and honestly, if we get every episode starting with a little Devin intro, I'm absolutely here for it. Now, this episode was interesting for me because it's more of the same in a way, but also a whole bunch of new stuff. And what I mean by that is we get more world building with this. More interactions, growing relationships, devolving relationships, more people kind of in on the whole Chucky thing, but not in on the whole Chucky thing. We get some progress on all of those beats. What I found really interesting was yet again one kill. It was gruesome, it was awesome, and it was early. So I like that they're kind of focusing on building everything up, getting us to a fever pitch, and then maybe there's going to be some kind of massacre, or it'll be this, one a day, until we get to more of a finale and, you know, he's really killing people. And real quick, speaking of killing people, someone is going down those stairs by the end of the season. You can't have a staircase like that and not have someone take a tumble. And now we're going to do a little bit of a lightning round of the things that I picked up on that I really dug about this episode today. The title screens, awesome. Last week it was heads. This week's it was jack-o'-lanterns and butcher knives. Great. We got our first mentions of Glenn, which was awesome. I don't know if we're going to see him, but I love that little moment. And then the addition to the moment, and I am here for this 100%. When Chucky tells Jake, I'm not a monster, when questioned if he has a problem with the fact that Glenn is gender fluid. Love it. We got a Halloween 2 Easter egg in the form of Dr. Mixter. That was awesome. I am 98% sure that the Uber driver was Don Mancini. And while I wouldn't say I absolutely loved this episode, I wouldn't say that there was anything I hated about it. I liked the way that it all played together. I like that, like I said, we're getting world building. I like that we're building towards a kill on Lexy because holy shit. When she shows up and she is dressed like Jake's father, dude, I'm not joking. I might cheer when Chucky finally kills her. And if Chucky doesn't kill her, this whole series is worth nothing. Obviously, I don't actually mean that, but you have to kill her by the end of this. She has to die. Overall, it was a very enjoyable episode. I'm actually surprised that I'm liking getting back into the universe, especially not knowing where it's going. But I have a bunch of questions. Let's go. First one, why does Chucky care so much about Jake? Why? Why is he trying to be his friend at the end? Is he molding him into something? What? Why? What is it about Jake? But then secondary to that, is it maybe not Jake? Maybe Jake is just a tool for Chucky to get to Lexy. He seems hyper fixated on her. Maybe she's the crux of all this. And if she is, why her? What's the backstory? There has to be some kind of backstory with this. If they can do something like bring in Nika and have it link back to the original Child's Play, this is something. Either it's Jake or it's Lexy. It has to be one of them, and I'm very curious to find out which it is. Now, my next question, this is the one I want you to answer in the comments below. Who do you think is going to be the next big character kill? We got Jake's dad, but who's it going to be? Are we going to have a heart-wrenching kill and have them kill Devin? Are they going to kill Junior and Chucky somehow going to frame Jake? But he doesn't want to frame Jake, so what's the point in doing that? Is it going to be his Aunt Bree? Are they going to kill Logan, Devin Sawa's character? Who's going to be next? I think they're really going to save Lexy for late in the season, possibly be the last one, and that better be a good one. I know I'm beating a dead horse with it, but after tonight, there's no forgiveness with her. Now, before we get to next week with episode 3, if this is the first Chucky review you're seeing of mine, go watch episode 1, and I did the whole series. Go watch all that. Prep for next week. I think this is really going to get hairy. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you next week, but until then, take care.